bad time to run out of ammo.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're having a very good Friday evening, afternoon, or Saturday morning, depending on where you might be watching this from. In just a moment, I have to adjust my headset. So, you have a bunch of things going on today. You've got the Marathon Server Slam, which is happening. And I was testing the Marathon Server Slam. It's an interesting game. I think it's a little sparse right now, and quite frankly, it does not play well with OBS. Now, I know that there are a lot of other streamers who are currently playing Marathon and streaming it, but they usually have the setup so that their... Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out why this is doing this. They usually have the setup so that their application audio capture beta. Why is that here? Why do we even have that running? That doesn't make... Okay. Anyways, They usually have it set up so that their output for the game is going to a completely different machine, so that it doesn't interfere with OBS running. So I can understand why they do that. Not everybody has the luxury of running a different machine, or when they do have it set up, of it running correctly. In my case, anywho. Probably not going to be playing Marathon when it comes out, and going to continue with Arc Raiders as well as The Last Frontier, aka The Cycle Frontier, and Gray Zone Warfare as the extraction shooters I like playing and enjoy playing, and that I think are worthwhile streaming when I do end up streaming. And give me just a moment, I need to figure out why this is here. Ah, that's why. Hold on a second. I just need to remove something off of my application list here. There was no reason for it to be there. Okay. That looks better. Alright. So we've got a Friday evening. Levels look good. I'm doing the expedition. That kicks off in 2 days, 8 hours, so that'll be Monday early in the morning that my entire account gets wiped and I start over. Oh, joy. And let's see here. Okay. Things are a little sparse here. And trials. The actual trials don't start until next week. Well, also at the same time as the wipe. Projects, we have the weather monitoring system project going on. Trophy display, which I'm going to complete once I get... I do have one right now. Do I really want to waste that? I don't really want to waste that. We have this, which I'll complete once the actual wipe happens. Expedition, of course, is what I'm going through right now. I really want those 5 extra skill points, because they have lasting value in this game, and there are places where I want to squeeze out the most optimization on running around. So... we have these rewards, and I can just pour things into it, but I kind of want to also hold this until the end. But what I'm kind of curious about, will it actually... yeah, so got that there. Let's come back here. Now, the Hurricane is pretty fun. Very limiting, and the new ARC are a little difficult to handle. Give me just a moment, I have to say hello to my wife. Okay. Let's go to Blue Gate. Yeah, I'll leave my shield off. Yep, I know I have no shield equipped. Maybe I'll put my glasses on in the meantime. I love you too, beauty. All right. On the plus side, my shield isn't sparking like crazy, and it put me into the middle of a match. So, the nice thing about this is, of course, I won't be, well... Nice thing is that the direction I'm going is not against the wind, because otherwise if I try going against the wind, I end up burning through stamina real quick. Sometimes hard to tell what's the actual sound of wind or anything else. Surprised that that jumping in the air will not cause me to fly. Though, actually, I kind of do fly further. I'm looking for these new caches. I have these new caches for the Hurricane, and they have really great stuff in them. Unfortunately, since I started 10 minutes into the match, most everybody who's cache hunting will have already gotten to them, so it's highly speculative as to whether or not I will actually get any. Bless you. Mrs. Petrified is... Her Lady Petrified is coughing a bit. Wow. I am not seeing it. Well, hopefully this won't just stop before. Oh! It did. Yeah, that was bad. Okay. And that carried me too far. What in the world? Bless you. There's got to be an easier way of doing this. Revive? Who am I reviving? Oh. I'm not really an absolute idiot, but apparently I am. And that is also the other problem. The visibility is virtually nil right now. Alright, I'm going to reset this because in this short span that I've been wandering around, I haven't found anything that I'm looking for. I'm gonna hide in here. Throw this on, let my shield recharge. You okay? I'll take that as a maybe. You need a revive? Alright. Gotta be careful.
So, 5 anyone on this hit. You go and you stand.
All right, you got it. Good game. All right. Okay, let's try that again. I don't really need that. Otherwise, that looks okay. Oh, what in the world? It keeps throwing me into the matches at the end. Well, middle. Ay. Alright, that's not what I am looking for. Not what I'm looking for at all. That is a bit annoying, actually. Alright, well, let's see. Let's see if we can find what I'm looking for here. Okay, stream-wise, that looks good. So, yay. Oh, and let me take that off. There's no point in looking like a sparkling Christmas tree. Like that. Oh, somebody found a bombardier. Yeah, that's a... Oh, yeah, that sounds like it might hurt. You know what? Maybe the wise thing to do right now would be to find where the caches might be and how they look mostly on this map where they're going to be, and I am really struggling against this headwind. Get me out of here! Good thing that thing is not right behind me. Where'd it go? I am so glad I wasn't standing there. What? Where's the rest of it? Hey! Oh, that's right. You don't get it, any of it at all if... What in the world is going on? You don't get any of the main item from it if it self-destructs. That's disappointing, but logical. Disappointingly logical. That's one of the new arc as well. This one likes to flambe its target. Okay. I can go out there, I can go out there. Why is he coming towards me? Go away! Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna slip down this way. Okay, nobody's been in here. Nobody's been in there. Now, there's not a lot to be had in here, but nobody's been in there. That's curious. Oh, shoot. No! Ah! Wow! That was close. Oh, wow. Wow, that was very, very, very bad. That was most egregiously bad. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's the first time I've nearly actually been killed by those things, and I've run into them a few times. Alright, did I see... Okay, no, I did not see anything else. I thought maybe I saw a container around here. Yeah, that's a problem. You know, since I'm here, I might as well check and see if anybody's actually bothered to go to the medical wing. If nobody's bothered to go over there, this might have actually turned out to be a benefit after all. Okay, I'm gonna actually hold on to that. That's not bad. I'm gonna take those gun parts. Is that? No, that's an oil can.
An arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. 10 minutes to get out of there. I repeat, 10 minutes. Yeah, I think somebody's already been on this side. Because this is searched.
It's usually a good indicator that people have been on that side. Hold on, let's double check. Where is my final exit? Okay. Nothing there. Boy, that sounds really weird. And loud, actually. Oh, yeah. Of course, somebody's been in here. Fully looted. Oh, that's too bad. Nothing here. All right, what in the world is that noise? Interesting. That's a little bugged, I'd say. All right, let's go back. Let's head out. I think it's time. Wait, I came in this way, right? Yeah, I came in this way. All right. Let me look at this. Yeah, I think I should be okay. Just need to go down. I think this is how you get out from this end. No, this isn't it. For a moment, I thought that was something behind me. Oh, look at that. Hehehehe. Well, that worked. Lure grenade. Definitely a plus when it comes to taking or having the little comets self-immolate. Really? Are there two? There are two. Of course there are two. Why?
Go find your way home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
Oh dear. Well, this is a bad situation. Really? I am being... Somebody got the bombardier? Somebody did get the bombardier. Nobody... Alright, I take that back. Somebody did. Okay, I'm taking that. I should probably take that. There's no reason not to loot this. And whoever took out the bombardier definitely failed at the looting part. Oh dear. There's more stuff down here. What in the world? Oh, very interesting. So when they took out the bombardier... Wow.
2 minutes left. Last chance to get out safely. I repeat.
Is this
2 minutes.
lootable? Wow. Alright. That was thoroughly lootable. Ah! No. Oh, hey. Sorry, I missed that. Sazabika? Or I'm just going to call you IS because I can't really pronounce that very well because I can't pronounce whatever name you have very well. But yes, the Cycle Frontier is not closed or something. There is a... it is back in a way. Cycle Frontier has been covertly revived and has unofficial permission to exist, as long as it doesn't get too much attention. But yes, it is still around. It is currently being called The Last Frontier, as the iteration is being referred to by the server developers that are working on it. And it's in Season 2. And they're only using Season 2 of the Cycle Frontier, and not Season 3, because they didn't like Season 3 very much, I guess. Anywho, yes, thank you for watching. I do appreciate that, by the way. And sorry, if I don't immediately catch any of your comments while I am playing, that's because I have to look off to the side to actually see what's being typed or written. I think I need to adjust that a little bit. That way I don't miss things. But when did that come in? I should have timestamps on these. Actually, timestamps on these would definitely be good. Alright, let's see here. Do I need to repair anything? I don't really need to repair anything. Everything looks fine in that regard. Snap hook looks okay. Let's go back. Let's see if I can get into a decent match this time where I am at the beginning and not the end of this, so that I can hopefully find some of these hurricane caches and maybe some blueprints I don't have. Not that it really matters, because in 2 days, 8 hours, my character will lose all his stuff, including all the blueprints. So one could say that there's some reason to not worry about it. Where are we here? Alright, are we at the beginning of the match? We are not. Oh, really? Come on. And I'm going to take this off so I don't end up looking like a blue sparkler. Because as fun as sparklers are for New Year's and 4th of July, they're not really all that entertaining when you are the sparkler itself. Dear, dear, dear. I wonder. There's nothing there. Of course, I think the wind just adjusted too. Okay, nothing there. I wonder if somebody's already done the puzzle. I should look. Oh, somebody's definitely thoroughly looted this, which means they've probably definitely found any of the hidden caches. Oh, wait. Hello. Nothing. How about this side? No, they didn't get this either. Interesting. They were not very thorough. I will take that advantage. I will actually not wear that. I hear it. I hear it. I hear the cache. There it is. Okay. Anything. Anything at all. This isn't going very quickly, so maybe it's new. Or not new, but unopened. Okay. Not really a lot going on in here. But I will take this. Just to act as a distraction. Excuse me. I had the hiccups. Just to act as a distraction. So, wow. So if that one wasn't found, maybe others over in this area weren't found as well. Nothing like the pleasant buzzing of bees. Okay. Oh, that's one of the new ones. I went too far. Fine, fine, fine. I am hoping maybe I'll find one isolated over here, but I'm not sure. if I run, I might miss the audio prompt. Like that. I almost did miss the audio prompt. See, look at that. Wow. Had to be literally on top of it. Okay, this is interesting. This is definitely not... Huh. You know what? I will take that, just in case I need to use it. Boy, that was actually hard to see. And I was looking down on top of it. Hey there. What was that? What in the world was that? Was he trying to be like a crow and cawing? Cawing like a crow? What do you think? What do you think? Ay, ay, ay. Alright, let's see here. Surely there's something around here, right? Hexadecimal game is set Cycle Frontier on purpose. It shouldn't be. Hold on a second. Is it saying it's a Cycle Frontier? Really? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me take care of that. You're right. That's funny. Alright. Let me get out of here real quick. It wasn't set on purpose. Actually, I think that's just Twitch being very, very persnickety and not changing when I changed it. Because I kept changing it and it was not going. Hey there! Careful. Don't want that thing to aggro you. Sheesh. That's what I want. Hey there. Hola. Alright, I think we're all ready to go. Yeah, let me see. Why is that still showing that? Yeah, it is. What in the world? I changed that 3 times, and it flipped it back. Alright. That's annoying. Well, you know, in that case, since we seem to be having a technical difficulty with what game it is showing, let's fix that right now, because I can definitely figure that one out. What's going on here? La 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 la. What in the world? That makes no sense. Phoebe, what are you doing? That cat. Alright. So let's see here. That says... Yeah, it says Arc Raiders there. That's weird. What about over here? That says... Okay, that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Huh. All right. Well, let's do this. Let's do this. We can fix this. We can fix this. That way things are in step and in line. Yeah, that wow. How many times do I have to update this to get it to show correctly? All right, let's see here. Come on. Are we gonna run? We're gonna launch at some point. Let's try that one more time. There we go. There we go. It has a purpose. We'll fix that. We'll actually fix it by playing it. Since clearly Twitch and others are refusing to play nice with this. Okay. Days logged in. Oh, good. I have an F. Might as well use it. Let's check the generators. Nothing else there. Let's get some equipment on ourselves. Restoration, helmet, shield. Do I have... No, I don't. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Just regular helmets. Might as well just go regular helmet then. I need a bag. I think I'm going to aim mostly for trying to do PvP on this.
Purchase complete. Anything else? I hope you know how to use that.
Oh, wait, I'll need ammo too. Actually, let's go full 6 on that. Okay, there's this one. Now we need the ammo. Put that there. Excuse me. Okay, I think I have everything I need. I have heals. Wait, do I have heals? I do not have heals. That actually would not have been good to drop without heals. Okay, now I think I have everything I need. Hopefully this time I won't get stuck. No. Yes, it did. You are right, Hexadecimal. The game did die, but it has been reborn. Like the fiery phoenix, it has risen from the ashes and is back for more. Oh, look. So, yes, this is back. There is a Discord called The Last Frontier, or TLF. And installer-wise, it's pretty easy. It'll pull the Season 2 version of the game, at which point you just launch it, and if you adjust a setting or adjust a configuration file in Steam, it'll even display that it's the Cycle Frontier when you're playing. By the community. So this is being run by a community group. Again, Discord is Last Frontier. And they pretty much kind of have unofficial permission, from what I understand. I could be wrong, but from what I do understand, they have unofficial permission to run it. I think it's similar, or kind of getting to be along similar lines as to how NCSoft handled... I put that there. Wow, that's been a few hours. It's kind of how NCSoft has handled the City of Heroes Homecoming. Though it's more official with NCSoft and City of Heroes Homecoming, in that City of Heroes is actually has permission from NCSoft to run as long as they don't make money. I think Jaeger is still trying to figure out if they want to let this live or not before crushing it, or more officially saying, yeah, you can keep going. Yeah, it is. So there's a certain aspect to this. I kind of like it in the way that there aren't very many people playing. There are enough people playing that it's going, but there aren't. You don't end up in saturated. Hello? Hello?
Hey!
I could swear I heard somebody. I am scared. Yeah, it's being run by the community. I could have sworn I heard somebody. Maybe it was the Super Rattler. Super Rattler. Oh man, that is nerve-wracking. I don't like it. I don't like it. Anyways, so since there aren't as many people playing, it actually is kind of more enjoyable because there aren't as many people playing, and because of that, it feels more realistic in a certain sense. You don't have a lot of, I'll take that. You don't end up having a lot of other players just running into each other. It doesn't feel, when there were lots of people running around on the map, when it was full maps all the time, it didn't feel like you were just adventuring in this area and trying to recover things. It just felt like a crowded mess. Right now, usually I'm running into 2 to 3 other players. And they're different players, too. They're not always the same player. So it feels more kind of what you'd want in the game for something with limited people running around on a planetary surface trying to recover items. At least that's how it feels to me in terms of the gameplay itself. I think I'm gonna check that jacket, because I think that jacket has things I might want in it. No, no keys. I like keys. Keys make me happy. Keys let me into doors I normally would not have access to. So one of the things I'm trying to do, I'm actually trying to take out another prospector using a manticore weapon and an AR. So naturally, this weapon will work just fine, since it fits the category of AR and a did I say manticore weapon? I'm thinking of arc raiders in the naming. Oh my goodness, Osiris. You know, I never like it when people just leave the doors open. Standard stock. I could probably use that. Do I already have one on? I do not. You know what? I'm gonna check. Okay, good. I am not missing any chats. That's great. There the twain shall meet. Okay, that's been opened, but medium muzzle brake. Do I want to save it for a better weapon? I'll use it now. Let me up! Okay. That'd be terrible if somebody was just waiting there and I didn't bother looking and they unloaded into me because I didn't bother looking. I'm getting careless. That's also the other thing. It's easier to get careless in this game. When there are fewer people playing, it's so much easier to get careless. I think it was one of the reasons why I also enjoyed the Cycle Frontier at the end of each season. Simply because... excuse me. Simply because there were so fewer people running around. You could get certain things done except for kill XYZ prospectors missions. But there are enough playing. I mean, I know there's one other person on the map because I'm pretty sure I heard a drop pod coming in. This looks like it's not done, so that's good. A couple of times I came and it was already done. But most of the time people don't do it. I think it's just a little too high profile. Pay no attention to me as I wander around. And very stealthily. You know, that is not what I wanted to do. I did not want to disturb the birds. Wait, I didn't disturb the birds. The environment did. Okay, that's good. I think I have a ton of those right now. Yeah, I definitely agree that it's awesome that they've done that. This has been done. There was another. We're gonna go up here. Gonna go up here. We're gonna come across here. We're not going to hide in there. Fudge. Oh, I'm going to get hit by lightning there. I think there's somebody else out here. I really don't feel like getting into a shooting match with somebody. Because getting into a shooting match with somebody while I am in the middle of a storm never, ever, ever ends well. Usually for me. Because you have to juggle the storm as well as potentially any NPCs, and then, of course, the other player. I wish I had recorded it. I didn't, but earlier I was in a PvP match with somebody else inadvertently. I was in the middle of trying to take out a Jeff, and I almost got the Jeff down when the other person walks up behind Jeff on the other side of a fence and starts shooting me. Jeff never blinked once, didn't even try to go after the other person who opened fire right behind them at me, and continued to aggro on me and continued to try to kill me while I ran for my life like a little girl until I was killed by the other player. That's not entirely true. I didn't run for my life. I was just looking for a better advantage. But, yeah. They they got me in the end. I did get one solid shot off on him. But one solid shot is not enough if it doesn't take him out. I am vaguely hopeful that maybe, perhaps, Jeff might have finally realized that another target was there and more vulnerable and gone after the person, but I also suspect they probably took Jeff out after I did, since he was so low on health. Okay, let's see here. Well, this storm is lasting a long time. I wonder. Is there lightning on the other side there? I think there is. I think there might be lightning over at the main building. Oh, that was definitely probably meant for me. Alright, evac is available again. I am not seeing anybody. Let me adjust my headset. I am definitely not seeing anybody. You know what? I might switch headsets. I might switch headsets so that I have a more closed ear experience. Think about that for a moment. Do I want to be disadvantaged for a second? All right, hold on. Changing headsets. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the fun part about this is, of course, when you're changing headsets, you can't hear a single thing that's going on in the world. But that's okay. There we go. Oh, and now I have to turn down the volume. All right. Wow. I still have to adjust this. Okay, there. That's a bit better. Wait. Somebody else around. I just heard them. And I don't think it was the little red strider. I thought I heard somebody mantling. Hold on a moment. I need to reseat my headphones. All right. Hey, Liv. Give me just a moment here. Yep. Okay. Where? Okay. Come on, pick it up. Don't do that! No! Ow. Yeah, that's the time when you shoot me with a sniper rifle. Actually, I think my restorative helmet will fill in the gap. Yes. I'm wearing the restorative helmet, aren't I? I'm not. Okay. Never mind. The restorative helmet will not fill in the gaps. Boy, that is loud. That is so much louder on my poor little ears. Come on, pick it up. You know, the real nice thing is that nobody... Come on. That nobody is going to be running around with a karma right now. And very few people are also going to be running... Why? Are also going to be running around with... Oh, interesting. You know what? I will take that. I don't have the ammo for it right now. Do I want to... No, I really don't want to burden myself with that. Boy, that's so loud. That echo. That's good enough. Alright, where am I getting out? Oh, those are good choices. I like both those spots. Where are they going? Okay, they're going all the way over there. I like that. That works well for me. Okay. Let's move. Oh dear. I do have to kill a Jeff. I do have to kill a Jeff, but do I really, really, really want to use an unsuppressed weapon to do it? Where's he going? Is he going away? Go away, Jeff. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit more. And I feel like I'm echoing in my own head. Which makes me wonder if I have... Which makes me wonder if I have this set up to... play back. Did I? What did I? Oh, that's just a critter. Wait, wait. Okay, that's useless. You're gonna get angry at me. Yep. Angry. You're going to chase me now. And I am going to run away from you. Because I do not want to attract attention. Alright. Come on. Open! Wait. Keycard. 2 overseas. I have way too many of those. And I don't remember picking that up. That must be one of those subconscious things where you just are looting and you pick up random things just because you can. Now, I don't mind getting the janitor keys. The janitor keys actually are pretty worthwhile. All right, let's see. I also think it was season 3 when they made this room generally spawn a weapon. I don't think it was... Ooh. Oh, I'm full. I don't think it was before season 3 that you got weapons. Wait, did I use? I did. Alright, goodbye. Goodbye. I will need those explosives. Just checking and seeing if anybody's saying anything. Please note that while I am playing, because of the way I currently have my monitor, my secondary monitor set up, when I look, I have to look away from the screen to see if anybody's typed anything. So if I'm not responsive immediately, it's because of that. So I think what I'm going to do by next weekend when I stream... Again, look at this. By next weekend when I stream again, I will move a monitor above my gaming monitor. That way I can actually see whenever you guys type anything. Because I do like being responsive. What key is that? Boss office key. Is that door open? No, it's not. Okay, I wasn't sure if there was anything over here. Give me these jackets, please. Are there jackets over on this side? I don't know. I don't think so. So somebody, if they find me, they're going to discover like 2 or more oversee our office keys. And quite frankly, I don't mind because, again, those are so common. I actually sold a bunch and I still have more. Oh, there are a lot of data drives up here. Just listening, I thought I heard something. Which probably means I did hear something. Good, that's still where it is, so I know where to safely find that dead drop. Okay. I'm not hearing anything. Should be okay. Is there ever anything under here? No. I think I've seen the Reaper get under there before. So a way to like slide under. Then I think I was also stuck under there. I could be wrong. Memory might be a little vague on that detail. Oh my goodness, that is so loud. Okay, that is the one drawback to closed ear headsets, is the loudness factor. And yeah, that was definitely very loud. I don't think... I've been as deafened yeah, I have not been as deafened by the sound of the meteorites as I have with this closed headset. That is really got some heavy reverb. Okay. Just in case I need a little reload. So, here's the thing. I would think that Oh my goodness, I thought that was a tail. Somebody... Is somebody using it? Somebody using it? It sounded like somebody was using it. Could they be going around? So there are a couple of ways out of there. They can go that way and over. They can go back around. They can come over this way. Now that little critter is still around. So you've got the little gray rover, and now you just need red rover. I've not heard any shooting. Of course, most people will clear the area before they start doing anything too active over there. Was that? Was that maybe just a residual sound? Maybe a little artifact from loading the game loading this area for me? It's really hard to tell. Very hard to tell, actually. Huh. Give me a second. I'm going to have a drink of water while I'm standing here. Okay. Feel better about this now. So he's still there. So many random noises in this game. So, I wish I could mantle here. Doesn't look like that was opened. Do I have an audio grenade? I do not. I have a smoke grenade, but that won't really do me a lot of good against the heavy strider. Oh, fudge. Really? Anything? No. You're not going to make it worthwhile, are you? Okay, let's get this called before that person gets over here. Because you never know. Well, if they weren't coming over here, they are now. Oh, yeah, I think I need to turn the reverb down a little bit on this. It is really quite loud. That is so loud. I know there was somebody over there. I thought I saw somebody over there. I'm pretty sure I saw somebody over there. And I got away. Maybe I should have stayed and fought them. Probably should have stayed and fought them. Instead of running off like a coward. But I did want to get back. I wanted to drop off my things here at the good old station in space. Let's see. Get that moved over. I think I have what I need for my next drop-in. Okay, I'm definitely going to sell that. That is definitely going to go on a different weapon. What is on here? Oh, yes. Okay. And let's gussy this up a little bit. I just don't like walking around with a plain old weapon. Yeah, that works. Let's go with that. Any requests from the audience? Can put a Jaeger mug on. Maybe the Velt sight. And I'll stick with the claw. The claw is good. Can represent me clawing my way up to victory. Okay, so let's actually, you know what? I'm going to sell to Osiris. I want to get to the flechette gun. Here's the one thing. So, all right, there's the flechette gun, and then there's the manticore. Now, the flechette gun outputs more damage than the manticore. I would almost have figured it would be the other way around, where the flechette gun does less damage than the manticore, since the manticore is more of a rifle, so it would have more... the longer length of it would allow for more accurate as well as stronger impacts from anything, but this is still a heavy hitting gun. Oh yeah, I was selling. Hold on a moment. Oh my goodness, that is so loud. Okay. Right, I have plenty of that. I might want to pick up some more wire. I definitely think I want to pick up more of the flawed belt sight because I think I'll need that. And can sell that. Okay, so like I was saying about the keys, mine access key, tons of overseer office keys. I have a lot of janitor keys, but I think those are more worthwhile than anything else. A lot of loose house keys. I find those quite frequently. Skeleton keys. I might have too many of those. A lot of the tall house keys. So we'll clear out a little inventory by just thinning that out. Ooh, wait. Oh, wait. That'll get me to 5. Hey, love. Okay, let's see. I don't think I need that much in the way of jewelry, and I can level up. There we go. Level up my faction status here. Get a few extra jobs going.
Is there something you need?
Hunt creatures using a sniper rifle. Maybe?
Very well.
Oh, wait. Hunt rattlers. I'll probably kill some along the way anyways. And I have to kill rattlers for a different job as well. So, this will work out just fine. Alright. Okay, give me just a moment. I'm going to take a quick break. I need to run somewhere real fast. I'll be right back. All right. Let's let's get back to the planet here. But first, let's actually double check our missions. Hunt rattlers, hunt striders, hunt critters in the jungle on bright sands, hunt marauders, eliminate prospectors with sniper rifle, eliminate with assault rifle. Okay. Well, let's go to Bright Sands. We're going to go to Bright Sands on this. Ow. And I dropped her in the middle of a storm. Yay, me! Run for your life! It's lightning! Just like that! No, no, no. Ow. Always, right when I'm about to do that. Question for self. Am I wearing the... No, I'm not. Okay. I am not wearing a restorative helmet or a restorative shield. Thought I would just double check my memory there, and nope, 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 nope. So I had to waste 2 greens on that. That's why I usually like packing the white ones, because they get that little fill in extra. And of course with the restorative you can also... I'm surprised. Whoa, never mind, I take that back. Everything I said about being surprised, I take back. Okay, I'm just gonna tuck in right here and watch the lightning display and wonder if somebody's over there. I don't think anybody's running over there. That's just the far background. Though that kind of makes me worried. I almost ran into that. All right. Storm's over. Wait, what? Where are you going? Can I see it? So somebody's at one of the exit points.
Did you see this?
Hmm?
When she jumped up here, Frere attacked her.
Oh, did he? For attacked her because he wanted his spot. He is a jealous cat. I can understand why. They both appreciate their attentions. How much light ammo do I have? Not a lot. Heh. One reload worth. Where is it? Hello, doggy. Okay. Yeah, that was embarrassing. There we go. Let's get this out of the way. Ooh. Do I really need to pick up yet another weapon? I guess that's a yes. Mine access key. Alright, let's move that here. Gonna move this here. We are going to drop that. Oh my goodness. I might remap the keys on this just so that I can have things a little more synchronized between games. Let's check this real quick. I'll grab that. Can never... Actually, that's not true. Sometimes you never can seem to get enough heals. Okay. So I have plenty of ammo. There we go. So coming over from the eastern collection point. Yeah. I think that came from the east collection point. Yeah, I think I'll take it. They're after me! Oops. Since I'm going over to the jungle, I definitely want to make sure I have heals. Oh. He was excited with bursting energy. Those silly little critters. Alright, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do that. Take a biological sampler with us. Now that I have a sniper rifle. If I see someone ahead of time, I'll hit them with a sniper rifle and then use the manticore to finish them off. That's the plan. That's the plan, and I'm hopefully going to stick to it. That's if I get the drop on them. If I don't get the drop on them, I'll have to use the AR all by its lonesome. But that is so loud still. Lower down the volume just a touch more. I have no ammo in that, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh my goodness. Come on. Let me up. There we go. Sometimes my ability to do anything in this game astounds me. Somebody's definitely been through here. That's closed. Interesting. The one time I found a Gorgon earlier in the week on here and picked it up and I was going to extract with it and somebody decided to relieve me of my burden of carrying a Gorgon around. I really want to use the key on this right now. Nah. But I will. Resin gun. Not a bad choice. Don't need that candy. That was... Might as well do that. Okay. Tier 2. They even come to this side? Doesn't look like it. So I need to hunt critters in the jungle. Well, I can definitely do that. That still looks so strange. Hmm. Tier 2. I think I do like the vaulting mechanics from Arc Raiders a lot more than in this game. I think they did a great job with the vaulting mechanics. Okay, shotgun quick draw. What are we gonna do? That ended up on the ground. Oh well. Let people wonder. Hey, why is that sitting there? I don't know. Why is that sitting there? All right. Let's get over to the jungle. I don't think critters over here are going to count. Not until I actually get into jungle proper. Is it 8? And I need to kill a marauder. Yeah, hunt critters in jungle, and hunt striders and rattlers. So the whole kin caboodle. Really? Okay. Well, let's get ready to make a lot of noise. Kind of disappointed there's no Jeff over here. That's not a Jeff. Okay. I have no idea what that is. Alright, where are you going? Oh, oh. That could be bad. What are you doing? Where are you going? Any sign of Jeff? No sign of Jeff. I will take that, though. Might be good to have that. I'll definitely want to have light. Of course, I have no room in my inventory now. Keep running. Keep running. Now what I could use is a bigger bag. Definitely a bigger bag. I should have left with one. That was my own mistake. I was thinking maybe I would run into more people, but not really. Alright, so if I look at this, what do I not need right now? I do need more of those. I would love to keep that, but there's no point. So I'll get rid of that. Give me just a moment. Yes, it is time. Biological sampler. All right. Do I already have... I do. Okay. Is there already light on that? Huh. That's right, Jeff. I'm here for you, buddy. Okay, as long as nobody comes up behind me and shoots me, I'll be good. That's right, Jeff. Ah! Come on. Okay, this is exactly the time when green stems work well. Okay. I don't have the jungle armory key. Where's the doggy? Where's the dog? Oh, I can hear it down there. Maybe moving around over here will help. Storm's about to hit. Oh, there he is. Where'd he go? Come back here. Okay, that's... Oh, come on. Where'd he go? Yes, try to shoot through walls. Left an eyeball for me. I believe that's it for the dangerous critters in this area. If I'm wrong, well, then I'm wrong. I don't want that. Ammo. How am I doing on ammo? I might want to top off my ammo. Taking out Jeff always is a rather consumptive process. You know what? We're going to get rid of that. So one, I want those. Two, I do need those. So... golly, Ollie. Get rid of that. That's not going to change the weight. Or at least not in the direction I want it to go. Let's do this. Let's drop that. Grab that. Grab that. This is the game of making hard choices of what to keep and what not to keep. Heavy quick draw, I think. Yes, that will go on there. Oh wait, don't forget... Yeah, that adds to that, but that's okay. Wait, will? No, that won't go in there. Thought maybe it would since suppressors will, but I could have also read the description. Reading descriptions is oftentimes usually a good sign. Boy, I am pretty sure I'm hearing some oddities. Careful not to go over the edge. Loose house key. I have so many of those. Okay, that's good. A lot of heals in there. Explosive-wise, I'm pretty toast. Bye-bye. Tell me that did not get through. Where's the Jeff over here? That's not a good sign. I swear I am hearing other noises. Okay, Jeff. Oh, I thought that was a player. Come on, Jeff. On the plus side, I'm going to have a lot more room in my inventory. See? Case in point. Wait. Striders, rattlers. Okay. I don't need to be in the jungle to do that. Alright. I think I picked up something I don't need. Let me try that again. I think I picked up something I don't need. Ooh. I do like that grenade. Don't need that. Okay, so here's the hard part. What happened to the Jeff that's normally out over here? Because that Jeff is distinctly absent. And that kind of makes me nervous. Hello. I don't think I had the 5-minute warning yet, have I? Okay. All right. Texas. Good watch streak. Got your 5-stream watch streak. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate you watching. Well, how's it going? Sorry, I missed that again. I need to, Hey there! Prospector Bonky. What a interesting name. Prospector Bonky. Good times, honest work. Oh, yes. Okay, we're going to put that over there. We are going to put that on there. Move that over. Put that back in its proper place. Boom, boom, boom. Clear out all of this. And we don't have enough space anymore. Of course. Of course we don't have enough space. Because I just love holding on to every single little thing, don't I? That's right. Pack rats. I'm a pack rat in real life and a pack rat in games as well. My wife can attest to that very much. Much to her chagrin. Okay. Well, let's go turn these in. See what we get from it. All right. I need one more pure focus crystal. Oh, that's right. I had a job. Let's turn that job in.
Completed already, huh?
Yes, I completed it already. Deliver focus crystals and hunt creatures on bright sands. Well, I'm going to have to go back. I'm definitely going to have to go back. I might as well. And let's get rid of some excess here. Definitely have way too many items. Can sell that. And what else? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Where's the extra loose house key? 1, 2, 3, 4. Only need 3 of them. I think. Yeah. All right, so where are we at here? What eventually I really want to get to the hammer. I want the hammer unlocked, and that is 7 levels away. So I've got a lot of grinding to go. However, the flechette gun is sooner achieved from Osiris. Problem is that I have to kill another prospector using an Osiris weapon. One more. There we go. I have to take out a prospector with an Osiris weapon.
Is there something you need?
See if there are any other jobs. Hunt creatures. Oh. Maximum contracts reached. Okay. So, visit geothermal, visit skeleton observation, visit hayfields. I can do all of that on the next map. Okay, let us go to Crescent Falls. And it's time for a drink of water. And dropping in a storm. Hayfields, geothermal, and skeleton. Where am I? I am over closest to skeleton, so let's get over there. Run! This seems mid-storm. I'm going to assume this is all mid-storm. Well, they definitely brightened up the interiors. So the interiors are less dark during the storm. Or at least I'm going to regret taking that. At least compared to the prior to the wipe. I need to clean my glasses. Actually, I need to clean my eyes. There we go. Is that midstorm? I would not be surprised if there was somebody in here. But not enough lightning is striking at me or the building as a whole. Ah, storm's ended. I don't think the glass broke on this. Whoa. Tell me that's not coming here. Maybe I was right. No, it's going to skeleton. Okay. Ah! By the time I get there, he's already going to be gone. Which is the unfortunate thing. Question is, did they leave? Where's the beacon? I don't see the beacon. It's hard to see the beacon from here. Well, might as well disturb the birdies. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Yeah, there are not a lot of hiding options with Jeff being that close. I really don't feel like dealing with a lot of hiding options that are lacking. I figure as long as he doesn't notice I'm here, I'm kind of good. Oh, hi. Hello, doggy. Sounds like somebody's leaving over there. Okay. What? No, don't get stuck. One more. Where'd he go? Wait. Did it count? Hold on. Yes, it did. Okay, good. It's way too quiet. It's so quiet on the map right now. Okay, somebody's dropping in. Fallen tree, geothermal. I need to also go by hayfields. So, hayfields. I could bounce down and over. Little top off on the ammunition. Oh, Jeff. I quite like listening to Jeff clean his scales. Makes you appreciate the quietness a cat has when they clean themselves. There it is again. I think it's an audio glitch. I think it's an audio glitch that I heard that finishing. Just happened to hear it finishing. I've been on this map before. I recognize that. Well, since I'm over here, I might as well check this building. Okay. A little disappointing that there's really no weapons spawning in there. I wonder if they have it set to even drop a weapon. Wait a minute. Bright Sands. Ooh. I have not gotten that key. Wait. I actually do have that key. I just haven't actually used it. Don't forget the jacket. Hmm. $45 minutes. Okay, good. I've got the reset warning. So currently the way they have it, I think they run the servers 6 hours, then do a reboot on them to clear out any memory before things go bad. Let's forget to check up here. Hey, look at that. Loose house key. Oh my goodness. I do not need another new loose house key. The drop rate on those keys is pretty bad. Okay. Huh. Shoot. They're going the wrong way. Which, I suppose, is fine. Me, on the other hand, I need to go this way. Okay, let's see. What do I need out of here? Let's think about this. I need to go by hayfields. Okay, there it is. Thought it was over here more. Can I slip by it? Probably can. Rattlers sound like my cat when he's snoring. Hello, Jeff. Yes, please go that direction. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. How deep is... Oh. I thought I had stopped crouching. Apparently not. So that one guy was going all the way out there. I wonder how long he's going to be out there. Do this puzzle. Maybe hit hay on the way to geothermal. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do if there's a decent weapon in here. Alright, not really a decent weapon per se. A weapon, yes. Alright. Really? Alright. This is why I need to bring a bigger bag. Let's see here. I can live without that. I can live without that. I can live without a lot of these. But I do need... I can move that over. There. Now I have the lacerator in here. I can throw that on it. And I still want to grab the manticore. All right. I don't have that loaded. There's no point in not leaving it. Okay. Is that restoration? Tactical. Yeah, I'll live. Somebody's leaving. Somebody's going to come in here and wonder what happened. I'll take that. Okay. Now let me think. Yes, I know exactly how I'm getting out of here. I wonder if that was the guy I saw going up to the research. Which, of course, always goes back to the grand old question, why can't I climb? Should I check the pockets of the jackets in here? Yes, it looks like I'm going to. You know, there is a problem when it comes to being a little on the greedy side. Interesting. Is there a jacket in there? There's no jacket in there. But... Nope, nothing. Gosh darn it. Alright, let's... Did I hear somebody drop in? No, but I hear a storm coming again. That is the nice thing about this game, is the fact that you're not time limited. Yep, somebody's dropping in. Speaking of the dropping. Alright. Let's scare these birds. Go away, birdies. Sooner we get rid of you, the sooner that potential target notices. Did I hear somebody down there? Ah. Come on, climb. It's very humid over here. Where's Jeff? There's the Jeff. Whoever it is over there. I wonder if they're heading towards... I wonder if they're heading towards Favela. If they are, there's a good chance we'll probably run into each other. Oh, dear, dear, dear. In that case, I want to fully control the terms of this exchange. "30 minutes. Okay. Standard grenade, check. Well, I could be wrong about where they're going. Wait. Am I hearing them? Or is it just the rain I'm hearing pattering down, making me think there are footsteps where there are no footsteps? Ah. I'll jump down, I'll call it in, and as I'm calling it in, they'll appear. Heh. Oh, look. Oh well. Well, that was not very dramatic, was it? Not very dramatic after all. Alright. Alright. Well, so here's the thing. So, Marathon doesn't seem to like OBS or any streaming software running pretty much in the background at all. It somehow ends up having control issues, and I'm not sure what that is, if it's either a flaw in the game itself. Well, I mean, anything of that nature would be a flaw, but specifically a flaw in the game itself, video-wise, or if the anti-cheat or anti-tampering software might be a reason why it's acting up. I suspect either the anti-cheat or the maybe software like De Novo. I don't know what they're using to keep people from making copies of the game, though it doesn't really matter since you can't play without an account being made, and how do you make an account without a Sony? I'm not sure exactly how you're going to be making an account, since this isn't like a game with a serialized number that you're using. I mean, I suppose you could probably spoof it into Steam or something else, but whatever. Anyways, Marathon is interesting. I think the color palette is a little too, well, too brightly colored. And I don't think there are enough enemies or NPCs on the map scattered through the map. They're pretty much concentrated in at specific locations, but I haven't seen any wandering around. And let's just say stealth is king if you're playing solo. Arc Raiders, I will continue playing that. I will continue playing Grey Zone Warfare. In fact, Grey Zone Warfare will be having their 0.4 update in March, and it's going to be a lot more expansive than they originally said 0.4 would be. They're kind of, I guess, combining it with some of the things for 0.5 as well, but they definitely had been hammering out bugs. So I'll be playing that, Star Citizen, Grey Zone Warfare, Arc Raiders. I don't really intend to play Marathon at all. In fact, I'm probably going to definitely be getting a refund on it. Because if I can't stream it, one of my motivations for having it is out the window. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, I do appreciate you watching this evening, or morning, or day, depending on where in the world you are. I hope the rest of your morning, evening, or day go very well. Again, thank you for watching, and have a very, very good night.